same way how you know it, the world has changed. Alright, me want you look on that prophecy there. That whole conversation that we have, we may encourage you from 2025. So the world change. Can you clearly see say it a change now? Based on how me direct it? Because if me say me see it a change, me know no see the change in a line. Me know none of that dumb. Me know none of that dumb. Because me say the world today is not going to be the world the same, it's going to change. So me know none of that dumb because I see the alignment. Good morning and blessing. But what me want you to know now is morning and blessing. I told you it's Venezuela, Cuba, America. Venezuela, Cuba, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, the whole around down so. Belize, Jamaica, Trinidad, Cuba, the whole of down so. I told you the whole of that is America. Me cut it short by you. No, the only thing that is that my thing now, me just get to the point. So, you're not going to see it until it reaches the point as well. Me so, remember when me a prophesy, two ways me know my prophecy, Is it that wrong? Or it goes same exactly how you say it? There's no way about it. Cause if it not going to come, it not going to take no turn. It going to come just as well me say. And if it not going to come, it just not come. So all of that America? No. So going right down this to America. America have a stronger new economy. But here now, it sound easy, but it don't sound easy. It got hard because I will heap a buck up. But eventually, people are going to carry it on and people are going to go through until them reaching them global calamity. Because one thing I want you to know, I'm going to hear me. Good morning and blessing. Before me open this conversation, I need at least 4 people to help me open it or 5. Who I got to talk the truth, not tell no lie. Before Donald Trump and before your news and before your TV and before your blogging, didn't I tell you say is Venezuela and Cuba is the target? So it's Cuba and Venezuela is the target. And Donald Trump tell you say Venezuela. No, the question me ask you, let me tell you say Cuba tonight. Before the news, before the media, before anybody tell you about it. Because when they talk about Venezuela, they way down at Cuba and other places. Alright, thank you. Now, go back in Cuba. Me make a prediction wrong. I'm afraid to say me make it wrong with Venezuela. Because the only thing me get wrong in the Venezuela part is that me say the man go dead. But him not dead. Right? That's the only thing me say, him go dead and he not dead. But then take him out, them changing, them take away the aisle, them do everything else. But that's the only thing me never get right in that storyline when it come to Venezuela is that him never dead. Alright, you never get take out. Alright, moving on. Now Cuba. Hear me now. Start from yesterday, the latest one in the year. I could talk about that first. The latest one in the year on the news now say, him say I go for Cuba, and you hear say, Cuba and him in some conversation. That's the latest. Slow down now. That's the 2 latest a year. Now, let me show you something. I'm going to understand something. Cuba is not like Venezuela. It's 3 different strokes with different strokes. Not the way you look at it. Cuba is not like Venezuela where we just go down there and take away the aisle. Because you can't just call it an island like Cuba. Just put it away there. Until them you find out it's an island near the sea. But let's talk what you know. No island they know. Alright, cool. Watch this. The people in Cuba and the embargo. Okay, so where Cuba valuable for them now? For you, 50 years now for you to jump now. Say, you are talking about Cuba today after 50 years. So it's a conclusion when you come to with Cuba. But what the people don't understand is, Cuba is Miami. Build a bridge from Cuba. From Miami to Cuba, then you have it. But when you think say that impossible, so you no see. You know, say Marco Rubio are back here. Man, them a tell you plain, straight, publicly. So over there, so now, is a total giving. And if you're not going to come to the giving to the table, then you're going to take it by force. Because a big thing are going on the island there, you know. That's going to be a first class country now, you know. So the question, of course they're going to get it. Of course they're going to spend money. I tell you already. I tell you there's some big building are going to show up in that blood clot big like Miami. But it's not go easy. Here my little problem now. I'm afraid for too load it up too, because I'm kind of afraid, scared, because I don't want to cause no problem for myself. Because I just post it a while ago and I take it down. Watch me. No. Some look a buckle. Some pan. Some look a iron. Some look a something. Mix up in a some buckle. I know them there now over there. So them they are most chemical. So you are going to tell me now, say Cuba little but him talawa, me a reason we don't know. No, if Cuba have chemical, and Donald Trump decide, say them are going to do what them do with where the man name, Venezuela running, and just do what him do. And when them buck up, Cuba have chemical. No bomb blood clot something? May I ask you? May I ask you a question? May I reason with you? The man not go get mad. Yes, I remember. Me never asked you if you remember what me say. Me asked if you answer the question. You know, if I can remember what me say, me asked if you answer my question. Because watch this now. Text one, okay. If you should look at it this way, if such thing do exist and them have that type of disaster upon them, because me know them might not have no nuclear or not have no missile. So if they have such a thing upon them and them execute it, them are gonna pay every consequence, and it is wrong. Yeah, them are defend themselves. But listen how me look now. Hear my theory now. Alright? Hear my look at theory now, because we reach there. What I'm about to say, I will repeat already. Alright? Because I have video out there. And I can play 2 clips, make you hear it. So I track off of where I did start first before it come publicly. I have a whole heap of video out there, I realize. I'm going to play one little piece, make you hear. But when I go add to the video more, you know, watch me. So let me give my scenario. You remember when I tell you, oh, I see them go in Venezuela and blah, 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 and it work it out when I get one wrong, wherein that the part where I say, the man that did me get that wrong, alright? Good, but me get some more, right? Alright, good. Here me next year for Cuba, and then you will know, again, if when me get right or tight, when me get wrong. Alright. My theory is, whether them come to table come to them, or table come to them, not them are going. Them want Cuba. Them want Cuba and take over Cuba. I believe when them go in, there will be a little surprise. I believe the argument of gas, chemical, are going to come up. I believe that I got anger the Americans. So I don't know if it's a strategy if say them have it or say them I use it. But I see the argument of chemical come up. I see the people was surprised by Cuba. So I am saying no. I pray to God, no, in other realms they no manifest so. Because if Cuba should have that, or that should be the talking, that would be a negative feedback, and that not sound good. So when it come to Cuba, I see the going, I see the improve, I see chemical energy. Whether them are going to use it, whether them are going to threaten it, whether them are going to talk about it, whether you're going to hear about it, but something aligned with chemical and Cuba. Moving on now. Let's talk about the Cuba country. I have a feeling in the spirit. I could be wrong, but I just tell you, no, I'm going to use it, judge me, so no, listen. I have a feeling that the president would have go send for him, similar like how he would have sent for Venezuelan. But this more deeper, because Cuba have some mountain where me don't know. So have some cave where me don't know. So it's like a hide and seek thing. So the same bunker energy is like Cuba is not a just walk and go in. So I predict it not going to be that easy if them even sneak in. Like boom, 1, 2, 3. You remember Donald Trump say a while ago, let me tell you. Donald Trump say yesterday, say, Marco Rubio, where you say? Like an hour or an hour or two, 40 minutes, we go in and take them up. So basically what I say in a joke reference is, we focus on, because when him done say that, him say, but now we are focusing on the Middle East first. So when I try to run joke, I say, as the president with them, I say, it just take him 1 hour to 45 minutes to go in and deal with that. But him only have focus on the Middle East. Now, that 1 hour 45 minutes, the way him say yesterday now, draw me for go double check. Because me realize that Trump calculate, say, is that hour and 45 minutes for go do film thing or less. Whether I run it by joke or not. When me go back in my realms and my meds, I said to myself, say, I don't see the hour and 45 minutes. I would have said maybe 3 days. So it's the biggest, and so far is a big underestimation of going with Cuba this already. Because I guess everybody have to say Cuba now, no. But I can tell you Cuba have something. and anything Cuba have a boat, it have it. Boat. All them need is a boat. Tell me if you now listen. 158 people. So that's my theory. But people, let me tell you something. You see, sometimes if me not come out and me not talk, them theory will come to me. It's like it bother me inside. But see, when me come off and me just, you notice me name turn the camera to my face for draw no bag of crowd or whatever. Because me can't bother sometime, but me just have to do it. Me myself know say, because if me not do it, the spirit within me not gonna feel good. You understand? Because the way that come down for me, the vibes, that frequency, I fish come chat too, you know. Me just have to just say, you know, me come turn chat too and then go about my business. Because me not do it the feeling. So that's how spirituality go. And then sometimes me know now say when it happen that way they me realize say so. Alright, let me make you hear something. You hear this already. This you hear already. You hear it already. Listen this. With him, but Jamaica I work with him, but Jamaica name I go come up. Watch me. A lot of drugs and lot of cocaine smuggling from politician and Jamaica in the thing, and those of who will not abide to Donald Trump rule by who are blick out for Andrew and start make nice about Venezuela and make nice about Andrew and what the government of America tell Andrew to do. Just know that the CIA is going to issue out a statement how much business and politician them want in a Jamaica who link to the Venezuela cocaine trafficking, human trafficking, drug something. So prominent people are on the CIA list in Jamaica who are a part of the Venezuela human trafficking, drugs trafficking, cocaine, whatever embargo. That's what I see in Jamaica name. I will get ties to Venezuela. Jamaica name now come out of the mix up. So Jamaica will also have to say something about Cuba. Let me say this again. Cuba I get a bitter end. Cuba I go fuck with Miami. Cuba I go make Russia intimidate them for do things to Miami. They are going to pay the consequence. There's going to be a regime change. They're going to slew the military. Russia is going to be upset. Russia will get involved in it. But all I want you guys to know, away from the disaster and the judgment, Cuba, I want to say this again, I would like the Republican and Donald Trump do not have no mercy upon them. Because what I see Cuba do in the realms of the spirit, it is not human likely. Because that should have been done by North Korea, Russia, China. But look at you, Cuba, have the guts to touch such a chemical in the thing. Them forget beaten. And you, Jamaican, can't save them. Them take influence from Russia, fuck with America, Cuba, and them, I forget it bitterly. Because I don't tolerate what I see in other realms, what Cuba do in Miami, Florida. I don't like it.
All right. Leave that alone. All right. Watch that. That's something for watch. Moving on. That's very interesting.
Cuba. I want to say this. I have to put a careful for this. You see the people in Jamaica? That is why I always say to you, 2025, the Labour Party has to stay in power. What are we, Michael Manley, belly string them, I come to an end. What are we, the PMP big friend, I come to an end. We just watch the political of it, you know. What are we, Hugo Chavez, the former president of Venezuela, make we Jamaican have to set the Porsche, give back Hugo Chavez in Venezuela money. We don't want it for no election here. Do you remember? You remember when the PMP them in the Venezuela oil scandal? Do you remember? No, all I am saying to you, that having a PMP government now, to be honest, you notice them start to ask Andrew why I'm not saying no. But what you have to say with a man like Donald Trump. So the best thing the Prime Minister have to do is stay out of it. Now when the PMP them make such a statement like Andrew must say something. Now I'm saying to myself, now you can imagine if the PMP them in a power wonder, well then again. Yes, Andrew need for yes, America need to send for the blood clot. And that's over there in the world film again. Maybe Dodos wouldn't be the last one. Maybe that be the politics. Yes, then again, will make it be a problem. Because if them did in that go with themselves, we don't get redemption because they not take them out and leave a right come in. So when we want you understand.
Alright, all of them are sitting here before we go on, you know. Before them even go, that have even this have before they even them even before they strike Venezuela. This is my theory.
Atmosphere, everything like the Caribbean coming down, everything is going to be America. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. It's crazy. So it's not gonna be no Caribbean again. Not gonna be no South America. It's not gonna be no North America. It's not gonna be America. Let me ask you a question.
When you hear?
I don't want people.
When you hear that? When you hear that? Okay. That I be a foolishness myself with you, I mean I lie, but Lord, the foolishness them. Sometimes I feel I wonder, Lord, how the fool have sense. Hey people, you listen to them every day? Eh? Honestly, you hear it? So that's why that to me. Sometimes I chat certain things in the car. I put my mouth, I put myself in a trouble and I'm able. You hear them the video there? No, watch my hear one of the video there, the part where I say if them lick out pan Andrew both the Cuba and Venezuela, then the CIA are going to drop. You see where I go with it? No, I go no one look at joke now. All the way a human being. We know say everybody mix up in a mix up long time. None of we not done so we not hear that. But it's alright, watch you know cool. Bad to bad them a keep quiet. Them a talking but they not too ruffle up, you know. You notice the PAP, them and both everybody them kinda quiet. Okay. So the moral of the story is make if anybody ball out, watch no. Make anybody ball out by next week. Make anybody ball out by next week because anybody will open up their mouth. You ever hear the CIA report? So let's something to watch. Right? Something to watch. No, this is another one. We start off the year from 20. This is 2025 December.
Terms. Venezuela terms. Venezuela and Cuba is the target. Venezuela and Cuba, put them together, merge it, because I see Venezuela, I see Cuba, but may get deeper in it. When they destroy the president of Venezuela, they will destroy Cuba. Changes in Cuba, where America are going to spend money in a Cuba and Venezuela. Cuba are going to bow down to America. America are going to spend money in Cuba terms.
Let me hear that. Alright. You see me I say the same thing here? That's why I'm not going to say I'm a madman, you know. When I say all the same thing here, the same thing here is impossible. Because nobody never look for nobody never look for Cuba. Because all Donald Trump has said he might go for Venezuela. That's all we hear Trump depend. Him living that and the Middle East.
Terms. When the government changed of Venezuela, the oil is going to go to America. Then Cuba will get caught in the crisis and changes in Cuba. Money I was spending in America and Venezuela and Cuba. But the funny part of it is how Cuba and the Republicans them turn friends for America have ties in Cuba. So I want you to know that Venezuela is going to when the government changed.
Alright, you see that people? Now, since this January, Acho?
Idolatry and energy
No,
different
not
from
January.
we
February. Oh, wait a minute. February? February. February. Come on, man. February.
idolatry and
Come, text in February.
energy different from we the American people. We grow an America energy, but everybody want to go to America. 95% of Jamaicans in America right now. Not in Cuba. Okay. Not in Cuba. In America. 95% of the Jamaican people in America right now. Not in Cuba. Now, Cuba believe in them doctrine. We Jamaica need to realize now, 2026, that the doctrine that Cuban believe in, we Jamaican people are hypocrite because we clearly don't believe in the Cuba doctrine. That is why we are here today, 2026. And that's why most of them are foreign and most of them can't do nobody. And most of them can't fly go any mama blood clot way and take any mama man. Take all your girl man, take your matey man, sell drugs, do every blood clotting, chop, thief, do every mama blood clot. Okay, all of that is because you oppose Cuba. Your life where you live in Jamaica is because you oppose Cuba. Cuba live a different life from you. Cuba live a life of prison, a life of frustration. So you choose blood clot America. Long time when you choose America over Cuba. Long time. But we help Cuba. So what I'm saying to you, if America say cut Cuba off, is that something that we Jamaicans should do or we want to do? We don't want to do it, but we don't have any other choices. It become Cuba or the Jamaican people. The Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Earnest, are now held in a corner. Well, he has to choose the Cubans or the Jamaican people. And in this situation, the Prime Minister has to choose the Jamaican people over, and that's how it look brawling, and I'm not prettying it up. He has to choose the Jamaican people over the Cuban people because it's Jamaica him run, him not run Cuba. I only need to just understand. So you are now saying, Mr. Some young Jamaicans, I said, if America run Jamaica and why Andrew allow this and why Donald Trump have so much power and this, all I would say to this young man if you pass the live here for now, listen, go and Google. Yesterday I was in a political conversation with somebody on a platform and he asked me a question. Why we are afraid of America? Me did it on Mama San Live attack PMP versus Labour right. Me don't know over there watch me. Them ask me, why we afraid of America? Why Labour Party afraid of America? Me said to him, say, you tell me where in Jamaica you have your nuclear plant and your missile facility. He will reply, oh, so that you're afraid of? I say, but if you have that in Jamaica, then the whole we can go brawling. Of course that we're afraid of. So I'm saying to you people who in the comment we are talking about Andrew should do this, Andrew should do that, Andrew sell out the Cuban, this and this. Only just shut on the fucking mouth and don't make Donald Trump go under the comment because we don't want to go Donald Trump go under the comment. And my dearest advice to all Jamaican people, do not make Donald Trump go under the comment. Because when him come under the comment, we're going to find out that Uno is Cuban. When him come on down in the comment, he will find out who is Cuban, not Jamaican, Cuban. And that will anger
Donald Trump. So I think the Prime Minister made the best choice in the interest of the Jamaican people. And this is where everybody should know. If Cuba was in that choice, Cuba would have to do the same thing too. Because everybody put in Andrew to lead Jamaica, not Cuba. And everybody will put in Cuban Prime Minister to lead Cuba, not Jamaica. So we'll get to the education on the mind and the common sense up. Because anything the Prime Minister do is to show you Jamaica first.
You get that?
So if you don't want to be political, or if you don't want to be whatever you want to call it, but I don't give a fuck, it's Jamaica first. Big up Cuba, I love them, pray for them. Because let me tell you something, people, idolatry and
Alright, so how my sound? Me know and everybody I gotta agree. That's how my views. How my sound? Because people fail to understand, say, because you know, I started, me say 95% of Jamaican live America. We don't live in Cuba. But yet still, you want to pick up a Cuba and I say Jamaica for contribute and help Cuba and so forth. And you self now got Cuba there. You know, a hypocrite. Because why? For those of you who are bashing the Prime Minister, or the Prime Minister act, you are a hypocrite. Because 95% of Uno family there, America, not Cuba. So if the man decide to cut off America, because I just said there, who are going to get more jerker? You talk about backfire upon Jamaica. Because 95% of Uno are feeding America. Uno for go ahead. You know, you don't so Uno just love cause problem. Uno for go ahead. Because, oh, me look upon it, me look upon the broad picture, the biggest one me can see. And when it boils down to everybody have to suffer, then it don't make no sense. Well, we have to find a way to deal with it. The Prime Minister has made the right choice, whether PMP or Labour right. You have to applaud the history. It's history. What you mean? It I go down in the history book that he make a right choice for any generation where I come and know the story. But you know when? But you know who have problem with Donald Trump and everything? You soon know when. And man, listen to me people, all who agree with me now. You see the one when I disagree, them soon will agree. No pay them no mind. So you agree, you no feel bad. Them so agree, you know why? When Donald Trump go in and doing baga, them go stop them nice. And then conscience, you know, go say, you see why? But them go even afraid for even want answer them go chopped up. Because as far as me see, 90, when me look at my hypocrite scale and my political energy, 95% of who are beat Andrew, it's because it mixed with political energy. Because as the PMP, them get up, way for beat him, them ball out, brew me beaty. So everything in Jamaica right now is political. Because Jamaica, they've split. PMP and Labour right country. Because you remember, and that's another thing, you know, want to face the reality. That you know I face the reality. Because when me a boy when used to ball out, a PMP country, 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 a 3 term no get on no caca clat. So it's even. So that show you it's a PMP and a Jamaica, a PMP and Labour right country, half and half. You know see it a show, that's why the people might behave so. Half and half. I don't know PMP country no more. Labour right have foot in it now. No people not gonna like how me talk, you know, because they say me get paid for talk. But I can't tell a man this, I'm not bored. And this is what me say again, and listen me. I'm going to say to my fans them. Now hear me. Me no business when a man want to say. When it come to my Jamaica country, me always right with my prophecy. I go and knock board right here so and say, I never wrong when I go put that X right beside that bell. And say to myself, say,
Do what I see coming in the New Jerusalem, Labour right half is stay in a power. And even though we're not going to end up beat Andrew in the end, but him take off pressure. That's how me see it in the realms. Because either way, the harvest of bitterness won't run down. Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Because it don't no sense. Do you see what going on in Cuba? Do you see what going on in Venezuela? Do you hear what the PMP them say? Now you see Andrew a follow protocol. Okay. Now let me tell you something, comrade. I sorry for Uno over there. Just I pray that Andrew follow protocol same way because the fourth term will be loading. Whether either white, if I be America, they will help him. Hey! So either way, it's still, look, you say no. Labour right get juke in the eye. Republican turn up in a PMP. Kaka clat. I'm going to see. Yes, Republican turn up on PMP. Because right now, everything when name PMP, them a look through them, yeah, you know. Because listen me. The only reason why the Donald Trump now makes nice pan Jamaica right now and I beat Jamaica is because of the Jamaica Labour Party. Me na hacks, man. Me na hacks, man. Me a tell, man. Hello. I me repeat myself. Me say the only reason why Donald Trump and Republican now beat the Labour Party is because of the Labour Party. Make them not beat him. Any OPMP did in there, we no have a problem. Because everybody remember Berlin, Traffic Gora, and Porsche with the money with Venezuela. Everybody remember the Cuban light bulb scandal and many more tie into those countries. Proves that them a big friend. So we should give God thanks. The Jamaica Labour Party in power again. We don't see future, you know. That's why we don't see what me say. That's why it now makes sense too, you know. Alright. People, let's not be political. You fully aware say the PMP and the PMP dynasty that I tear down. Am I talking the truth? You fully aware that the PMP alliance them there that tear down. Michael Manley Belly Spring, Comrades Balabang. Right? Then common sense will tell us that if PMP did in there, Marky G with a Gogensi, Marco G in a opposition right now, and a Gogensi. When Donald Trump bomb them and take out for them to take out, no, you're going to realize now again, say, Marky G no qualify for lead country. Because if Marky G did in there, Marky G with a back down pan America. And we have to go suffer like Michael Manley's story. Thank God for the Jamaica Labour Party. And I hope him continue to follow the protocol the same way. Because if him, I'm a prime minister, you know, but if him not follow the protocol, he might get beaten. And me know say the protocol a kill him inside. Because him know say you have dirty people like me and who out there were beating a political beating. So that's why I tell you say it is shattering for the Labour Party, but it's crumbling for the PMP. I can't bother you see. I saw the whole politics them a look right now, yeah man. Every one of them, no matter where they do it, two of them look bad. So nobody, none of them. I would advise the PMP not to fight for no good name, because I not get it. All if the Labour right try to, they not get it. So I saw it go up on both sides. Thank God I choose Jamaica. No right, not the right choice. I tell you no. Look at, alright, looking back on it now, this is a third term, you're nice. Can we get saved from Venezuela? We are praying now, so we get saved from Cuba. That's going to be twice. Big up to the Cubans people, let me know. I love the Cubans people, let me know. I want to emphasize. But what me also want my Cubans them to know that really have a fact, it sound hypocrite and it look bad, but the end of the day is everybody were authentic Cuban, the Jamaican them choose long time. Me and them are my blood them. Me not gonna be a hypocrite because me love the uno to them love uno to them. We choose long time. We choose long time, mama. 95% of it America, Canada, England, all about. If you check your population, although you maybe have must 1% to live over there. So that number shows say them choose long time. But them always love you. And that is my defense argument for say, even though we choose long time, we not throw it in our face. We always adore we know. Because remember how Funo's story go. So we always make us feel like we are one as a brother. Like 1 tree. All these years that's how we name go, even when we don't even deal with it political. Not about PMP, not about Labour, right? But we accept the fact that we are neighbor, we are fact that we are one. But the bottom line is, the way of how the Cuban doctrine go, it now work over 50 years and it now work for the people. And we fully as Jamaicans say it now work. It's not like we are be a hypocrite. It now work. Brawling it now work. Even the world where we live in and now where we are come America, it way better than Cuba, be honest. Even though we have it to say it fucked up and issue, but lad, people talk it truth. The whole of it over here say in America all about and so forth, and look for even Jamaica and Trinidad and all about, to be honest, and look, be honest. You see all youth in Jamaica finding way for even have a BMW. And them they accessible to Cuba. So really have an fact, the bottom line is we love the people, but the people must struggle. So the direction where the government go, we ourselves as Jamaican don't accept it because we don't like it, because if our government ever try that, a bomb a blood clot don't have that, they know. So the truth is the truth, the reality. So we only have to pray for them. I hope for the best. Now watch me. When you're done the calculation and you look into it now, what is what them are going to get out of it? Them just going to come out of the left shoes and come in at the right shoes. The same shoes where we in. The same canvas shoes, the stretch shoes, the shoes that where the whole of we are living. No, bad to bad, man. It's stressful, it's rough. But a lot of people want to look like it too. Don't we live in it? Don't we work with it? Even though it's a big struggle. Though we can fly, we can go places, we can have free will, we can do something. Make the people them get little something, even though the right shoes bitter, but at least it have a little medicine. Tell me if you don't understand me. 188 people are listening. I know someone not listen for nothing. So when it comes to the people, I think the people them want to get little the right shoes too. Because me and everybody on the live I live it. Everybody forget that TSI too. It's fear. It's life. No, why me so much believing in the right shoes, RT? Yeah, why? Me are living at the right shoes. You are living at the right shoes. All of it on the live in at the right shoes. Stop play a hypocrite. Because everybody know what it is like in the right shoes. So that's why I don't have a problem if the right shoes are fix it. Because anything else, anything them are going to get with it. Anything the right shoes have to offer, better than where them are get. It's like you go downtown and you spend $10 and you get whole heap of things. Rather than you go uptown and spend $1 and get 3 items. Me talk your way so you can understand.
Go over there.
Good morning, pretty dolly. Wagwan,
Good morning. Good morning, RT. Let me show you our vibes now, RT, now morning. I mean, know today is Sunday, you know, but you know, say sunshine shoot up is a wicked bitch. You see, because me tell her, say her man a Batman. You know, see sunshine that pay Batman for coming in her box content like Pamid RT. Me hear one recording, you know, with one man in a sunshine Dal Sunshine shoot up box I say me Sky Diamond burn down hotel a Barbados. How me burn down hotel a Barbados and that never come in a news. And the man don't stop this in a RT. Me we make highlight to card cleaning. Me where's a law abiding citizen. Me we come on TikTok every day and preach and tell the people them to do right and don't do wrong. You know, say Sunshine Dal make man come in and box. Content like pa me RT. Say me send three gunman fee.
Allah. So,
When the blood
when this
clot
job? When
this.
this job? This morning or last night?
Me get the me get this. Me don't know when it drop, but me just get the screen recording. Like
So
what
some
time now?
allegation, you all of them here say allegation. All you have to do is address it, then take to the media, address it, or you know if you
But
deal with it.
RT, listen. Me a reason. You're not get a cuss. You cuss a girl. You not go so far if you make people come in your box go and tell lies. Then say, see them I see or something in a RT. The man say, me Sky Diamond, look for me. Send 3 GUN man for him.
Now listen, you lie.
And me Sky
Those are some big
Diamond.
allegation, you know.
Yes, and me Sky Diamond. Burn down hotel a Barbados. And him not stop there saying no RT. The man say, oh, me wanted, me can't go back to Trinidad and oh, Ian Allen a look for me. You know who is blood clot Ian Allen in Trinidad?
No.
One big news reporter saying put me up wanted. You ever see nothing go say yet?
Them the allegation, you know, sue the people, them man.
How me sue the people and I don't even know the man in my back so I say no me when me say go GUN
But
man.
she,
Me not know him.
so you go sue, then you sue Sunshine, and she come with the man.
No, if it's true.
And she come with the man. Whoever, if I even RT come with the man, or whoever come with the man, them have to sue because them have to bring the man come because them have more media, them have more people, or them have draw the attraction.
No, if it's true. No,
So when-
Sunshine I get out of hand. You know, class member, you get man fi come send me send GUN man fee, man, me don't know this man. Like, look at me. Me, look like me after I send GUN for people. Me look like me involved in things like them there.
Yeah,
It's
man, understand what
crazy.
you say. But yeah, my advice to you is put on your energy, go out and start bring down pad plate, mama dog and shit. But right now, me know you mix up thing, me I go circle your back when I put on my mix up suit and me come help you with it.
Alright, then go on angry bang. No, guys, but Sunshine get out of hand. No?
Lord man, I couldn't just read some of the thing professional, you know. You saw me angle it nice. I probably know one because I know I'm cut out the people. Look at me angle it professionally. You know what force me off to do my thing. You know me do my thing professionally, man. You know I'm a classic brawling. Alright. I see it, but I'm glad you come to because I know now listen because we don't have about get back to the program, in my mind. May I listen to me watch you comment and I say frigga you. You frigga you. Of course my laugh after you. All when she attack and me I laugh. I would me laugh after I comment, no comment, you frigga you know. You frigga you know. You see it when I comment you know just because you know hear nothing. All me do laugh after you in my mind, don't know that about regular program man. Tell me cut it up, you know I hear that no, I hear that stick to the positive program. I laugh after you know. Because now me realize that we not listen. Because we don't feel like say me if you look on the numbers and know say we not listen, I'm telling you so when it come in. Hey, you know say something I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna start do it. But it's good for comment though, because sometimes we see things and ball out. Alright, I could go back on the political topic. Cuba uno. Cuba uno. So morning and blessing, morning. If the truth to be told, the can't matter what do you know, man. You want me go upstairs? Tell me how far you want me go. What number you want me stop from 0 to 10? Which room you want me go in at? From 0 to 10, which room you want me going in? Sincerely about it, you want me talk. You know, me laugh because of the numbers them are coming. But if you ever know my number when me with a pick, like I can't do like you know, like how we want to do it. Cause me say from 0 to 10. I be at 10 me I do it. I can't do enough 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I go to 3, we didn't make no sense, me I go to 7, I go to 10. Alright, hear me now. Watch me now. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. And watch me. And watch me and watch me and watch me. And watch me. I'll know. I told you already that I'll there Jamaica. Me tell you them I go find it. Me tell you them find it. Me tell you them ID. It is here PMP them need to know say I want thing with me, you know. Me talk when me ready, you know. But me too load it up, you know. But if you listen me keenly, you will realize I want thing with me. Me go lick when me feel like I go talk. Because me know how me can look down and tell you say the people them find island and me I say it and they not tell you how you not believe. But up you know. Kada me talk it, you should not believe. When you go post it, you should say, but I feel party, and you I say so. Ma, that alone make you should not be. If that alone, you should have said, so you just say, but if I feel party, and you I say so. Ma, then me should not believe you. Hey, hey. Woo. But my thing is the earthquake. All right. With the earthquakes them is all right. Me want you look at it this way. One, the earthquake is prophecy. Because the Bible tell you about that. Put that aside. Two, the cause of the earthquake is humanity. How we deal with the globe. Three, climate change and the Titanic, I can't pronounce that plate there, but the sensible people know that plate there. It's shifting. Alright. Don't tell me if you not follow, you know. Because me want to point out some things with the earthquake. Also, you have man-made earthquake. Now left that part there out. Now left that part there out. Hold on. Now left that part there out. But give me a second. Give me 1 second. Before I want to take you back in 2020. Text in 2020.
Third term looks troubling.
2020.
Earthquake. I'm sure what got me. Let me give my prophecy so me understand. You see where Russia are going with and where China are going with. Alright? The universe will shake up. Like Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Demonstrate something. The universe itself, right, is someone. Is a beam. The universe itself is an energy beam. A big ball of beam will keep me, you, and every damn thing on the world alive. These men like me and you are making some chemical and something is poking the universe. Poking the universe. Make the universe climate a malfunction. Let me tell you. Poking the universe so the universe
cannot produce the universal energy from the right timing because man approved the universe with all of what them a do with this universe energy, with the chemical, the thing them a put up in the sky, we make the rain not to fall, China him land sun. So it's like they are tampering with the energy. So the energy of the universe, a human being, or just say that you understand, not say human being, but it's an energy like me and you. So the universe out to shake himself. Mother Earth out to shake himself. So you can imagine now when Mother Earth wants shake. Come now. So that is what I try to tell you. Because what go on, you know, my 7.9, yeah, Mother Earth out to shake up herself. So going on to the rest of this year, remember me tell you now. Because me tell you for my mind, don't mix me up with Queenie something and me jumping at that. Go straight out to the rest of the year. Me tell you about the earthquake them. Me tell you about Queen of England going home. One other thing I want to draw and tell you before I go. Right? Me tell you about Will Smith too. You know me tell you about Will Smith? I wanted to say something to you. I hear the spirit keep telling me over from a couple of years, Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Barack Obama. Then I am saying, Wagwande! Then the spirit is saying, universal man, this is a stone I got turn and the people are not gonna understand. Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton, read the orders, open up, tell the people, Barack.
Alright, watch me now. This done. Alright, Jimmy carrying in at 2020. Woo! Alright. Now, thank you for listening. You realize, if you listen to the whole video, you know, because if you listen to the words of the video, you realize that our whole video, because I talk about Will Smith and that in 2020 for true. Like, you get me I try to say? I talk about so you realize. So, you see what me I try to tell you, say, Mother Earth I go shake in the future. I remember now when China put the sun, launched sun too. You remember when the China launched the sun? And you know, you know more about the China launched the sun argument. Alright, so me I tell you, say, Mother Earth I go shake from them time there. So you see where we in now, 26, 6 years after. So me tell you one of the cause of it, but remember you understand, right? The everything is poking Mother Earth right now. So Mother Earth suppose I go have a reaction where she go shake up herself because of the poking where she get, the type of climate and thing. You see the universe that change up. Alright, let me show you something now. Let's use common sense. Let me break it down with you. The storm act up, am I right? The weather, as in hurricane, it act up. Yes. Watch me now. The hurricane act up. Alright. The snow act up. The heat act up. The fire act up. What else left for act up? Just make it easy with me. I say, just make it make sense, man. Because sometimes, you know, you just have to have sense to make sense, you know, and then you will have sense to have sense. So if all of the elements and everything are act up, you have the sea to act up. The sea are act up already. Of course the sea are act up already. I forgot to talk about the act up part. The sea already are act up. You know, you already see I do. Me left out that part there. Thank you for saying the sea. Yes. The sea are act up already. The sea in the act up list. But at the earth, no. Act up here, no. At the earth, no. Already, she only a shake a little bit. But she's going, you realize that she's on her act up. So the whole element act up in this. Hello. Me thought me couldn't understand the phone language. Tell me if you don't understand.
Come on, no, I act up me. No, me talking a foreign language. Sometimes big word them and them word there. Speaking of a divine communication language where we can understand properly. No. You know where I go act up next to? The spiritual realms are gonna act up. After the earth act up. Or within the same time the earth act up. Why? I'm gonna teach you one golden key because I forgot 10. The only reason why we don't hear about alien and the spiritual realms are gonna come out now is because the world are act up. Mother Earth are deport them blood clot because the whole of them live under the earth. No bumbo clot, no living on the sky or ass clot. So Mother Earth are shake up under that blood clot. So all who live underground have to go come on top because they know say things are going under that ras. Sorry for the distant put it out that way. And in them terminology of foreign people, learn Patwa, please. Because sometimes, I do it that way, they come and get in trouble. Even though them know Patwa too when they're ready to translate. But sure. Watch me now. So Mother Earth I got act up. And the sea I got act up. Remember now, you see the element them act up, So everything I act up. So the alien energy and all out there got act up. But because you feel like say in the sky, them a come from, so you don't understand say down there then there. And then let me use common sense now. If it's alien and extraterrestrial and everything and so forth, those are earthly beings. But then tell you say them are universal. Only God is in the supreme realms of beyond star as the earthly supreme. And that's heavenly angelic host. Anything after that is a bound spirit just like your bongo world. So everything already there already. But you don't feel like them up there and it a come down. Because when you see the spaceship in the sky, you say the spaceship come down from out there. That's the only reason why you believe the spaceship come from the sky, because it's in the sky, so you say it come down from the sky. But learn this when a spaceship a roll, when they show you. Always know say when a spaceship or when they might show you an extraterrestrial, always remember say it a glide sideways. Remember RT bus you here. It a glide sideways. And it a glide sideways fast. Blood clot, me never see. You see, sideways. Okay, so from side, it a coming from a side to a side. Not from a up to a down. You see, you have to understand Nicholas Tesla, you will understand most things too. Hello? Listen. I hear something. Let me lick you up and something. You know, say the next set of people them to the alien is the Chinese them. Take off the color off of them. Just like when you're in your belly. And the skin not depend on you. A farm up to 3-4 months, the baby look like an alien. Alright, let me give you one theory. Let me give you one say story time. Story time. Story time. There's a question everybody want to ask on the story, but I'll give you the story. But It's a story, but it's a story you can read about there and find. It's literally a real story, but me, I go say it's story. And if the story interests you, you're going to find. No, there was a story of a black man. I not call him name neither. Because I don't want to reserve this. Alright. I know all the name, but I not call the name. There's a story of a black man who have a big head. His head big. And he come from a village, a black community. And he was a black man and he was a scientist and him black. And he was a scientist, a story time. And when he was a scientist and him black, and the people them used to trouble him because he head big and cuss him and make fun of him big head. But him study for doctor and scientist. He used to have some people who were born dundus. The black breed. So because him head big, him take this is the story, or because him head big and him take the dundus people and bring them in a lab and experiment on them and merge the genes and turn the dundus them upon a one balanced genes in a white people. And farm them up over there. It's the story, Farm them up over there. Then the original people them find out. Them come in, wage a war upon them. Them run them them run and go Europe. And over there them run, because them never kill the scientists until him over there and dead. And then them breed up, story time. And when the scientists and them breed up, and then start breed up, so everything over where the island, when they go become scientific project. And when them breed up, them come back and wear large pan the other one because of the color. So the story say, that's how the story is, that's how the color fight. Story time. So the color fight. So then come back and start weird words pan them one another. So that called the story time. So the story time I say the scientists merge the black dundus with the two color genes and keep it on one function, make it remain white. Then use the white, mix with the white to continue produce the white. Hey, which people them? Oh, no, say no one, I got 10. Alright, may I go 4 now. May I got 4. May I come out? I'm going to 4 now. Because it's like 10 I cause problem. May I got 4. No, may I got 4 because 10 I cause problem. 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Level 3. Tap the elevator right there, so. I want to touch the elevator, I go back up at 10th floor. Hey, don't play with me, Hey, I want to touch the elevator, I go up at 10th floor. I want to hack me up there. You see my people here? My people here, people them hack the elevator. See, elevator go back up at 10 there. Them press off the 10th floor for me. Alright. Watch me. Story. So, story say, but by the way, didn't me see some people that take some name in here and I take some thing about. Them some people that take some name and I call it some long name and some bag of something all about. Me clear, me glimpse it. When we in a 10 room, I see people that put on clothes by the argument in the section room. Like literally, it's like people that agree with my story. And that did I go on? When I read the comment section, because I know I glimpse some name when I think I know. Now, when you look at that deep realms of it now, black people, dundus, Use Michael Jackson for example. Boom, blood. Stop, let me tap my mouth. Let me tap my mouth, yo! Leave me, let me stop my mouth. Let me lock my mouth. You know, mix me and call me bird. Say, ooh, ah, ah. So I saw them come about. Leave me, don't mix me, don't come call me, say me so. Don't come say what me never say out of my mouth. But if you're smart enough, you say, well, I'm going to go at 10 with you. I'm going to sit up on the 10 chair, you know. And me, I said to you, look on the mats right there, sir. I don't do spankunkus, pang boss, no. And the dunku pampunkus come get white tuntus. Make we even say, how your white tuntus to? So, gudungungungus. Jackson Muxmus. Looking at the mirror now. But where it start from? Bombos. Bombos. But the bombos. To those. To those story those. To those. People at the comment. How you go? What may say? What will I say? How I name those? How I name those? Let me see if I'm sensible. Me know you're confused, Alicia, because your head no good. This is 50% of the people, no disrespect. Now what I don't get thing, but everybody knows you're not so stable for a man. So when you represent and everybody I get it. This thing, we didn't know that. They may have big spiritual, they may have big teaching. What do people have there when I get for guy work when I say nothing, everybody quiet? Mara morning. Dundus. You know what is a dundus? Because someone don't understand for true like Alicia. You know Michael Jackson and the other girl will have the tooth skin color? Like Michael Jackson, they have the skin color like the Magla girl will have the skin color, they have the black and the white. Like a mixed breed, them have, and some of them turn out to be white and cover half the black and them say there's something in that jeans, what they want to call it. Okay. But what color it come from first? Go on my story time. In the made up story where we are talking about. And see the made up story with not me and you now. Put me and you out because we don't have that. You are going to take all of the dundos them. In a one room. Look at that. But where it is coming from? Originate. From. How you get that person? From a black person come with that genes. So me know it. Alicia, I'm going to mute you. What I feel like said me, alright, honestly people may tell you, the way when I comment, me not feel like you don't understand me. But my energy say yes, you don't understand me, but why you don't comment now match up to me? No, me just I get one from DJ. Yeah, DJ, big up. Me just I get one from Blessing. Me don't know whether I mean the word mutigate, that word is too cute, you know, I can't pronounce it. It's on my lip, but it thought the tongue I bring it in the wrong direction, so I leave it. Black can give any race. Okay. The skin condition is what? Let go. But I can't pronounce that word, it's too heavy. Too much words in it. Where I carry down my tongue, me can't manage it. Remember say PMP me grow under PJ government and me have to cut the pencil and cut the book and wear half a book or half a pencil. So me growing at the critical time when education was problem. Under PJ Patterson, I never forgot them time there. Cut the book, cut the pencil and I'll start a sing thing, yes. All the blackboard did in a half. Because the next side I have to go to the next class. So, I know for me fault. That's why you see me celebrate and exalt labor right. Because me I carry a belly for PMP from longer time when they fuck up my education meds. Because mama never have no money. And then PMP never give no school, you have to pay. And that is why when Bruce Golding come out and ball out, free school, this free that, the PMP them say it not work. That's why the whole of the blood clot illiterate. So because PMP contribute to 95% of the illiterate one. Me and one of them. Representing for the comrades them. Me and one of the literacy one them under PMP because everything with school it deal with money, and when labor right come ball out, free health care, free labor, free school, free this, PMP say no, it can't work and all sort of foolishness. And at the time when labor right come with that, Jamaica did need the free school thing, because if we did get it, doors would have opened up for all me. Because you see, me have the potential to be smarty, but the potential for go to school, we would never have no money. Because in them the days there, Jamaica was awkward. Because I don't know how PMP make you a pass for school at Portmore and you are go to St. Elizabeth. Just an example. So you're there at Portmore, you pass for school, we are blood clad St. Elizabeth. Just an example, you know. And then you have to spend much money for sending a picnic at St. Elizabeth. By the time the picnic at 1 week at St. Elizabeth, you can't reach at St. Elizabeth the other week. Because setting up the picnic them in the school and put them in some structure will not make no sense. Because guess what? You have the school system where you pick who you want and put who you want there and pick one bag of fuckery. It even from both sides. So, lad, hello. They manipulate the genes. You don't love that topic there? You don't love that topic there, but leave that topic there. The topic they might put me in trouble, them they don't love. But you don't give me no money in case they come.